Are you? Yes, again it is recording. Yeah, so like I had no problem talking to people about it. So I was always you never know where you're going to get good advice out of, and you like I was always time and time again surprised by when you bring it up with someone that most people have some depression story or they know someone who does, but like a lot of people do. A lot of people, you'd be so surprised. I was very open, like from when I kind of figured out at the start, I was always pretty open with my friends, and um, like you can shoot the shit with your friends, and like you might cure. It's obviously not going to cure you, but it takes a bit of the edge off. Like, and I was blessed with very good friends. Like, at a certain point, I was doing a mindfulness meditation exercise book, and like there's these random exercises. Like one is go ask a friend to go to the cinema with you, but don't check what films are on. Just go to the cinema and pick whatever film. Then only pick when you get to the cinema. Don't even try and check what's on. And like begrudgingly, I had friends who a friend especially who came with me. Like, and he's like, he said to me, he's like, "Oh, can I not just fucking check what's on before we go, and I'll know?" I was like, "No, you can't, because it's the way I have to do in the book." And he did it for me. I asked him, and if you ask a friend, just explain your situation. Like, look, I'm feeling like shit. Can you help me out and do this thing with me? Or, um, as I was saying to another someone I know who's kind of suffering things, is like, call over to like if you're feeling really shit, call over to a friend's house for a cup of tea. And the guy was like, "How the fuck's that gonna help?" Like it, you'd be surprised. It really does. It gives you that little nudge, especially if you're like, feel like you can't talk to people, you feel horrible talking to people. First, just stay in your room, hide away from everybody. Just push yourself every now and again. Just even call over for a cup of tea. You can limit yourself to half an hour, and like the next time maybe call over for like 45 minutes. I remember like when I used to feel really awkward, I called over to my friend's house and I just buy a load of reduced stuff from my supermarket that I work in. And I just bring that over, like, and not that I needed to, but it helped me to feel like I had something to do going over to my friend's house. To like go over this big pile of food, and we just, it was nice. And especially when you feel like really unconfident, so it's nice to be able to just have something like that you can use as kind of a crutch. Like, oh, here, I'm bringing food. Because if you're in the frame of mind that, oh, I'm not interested and my friends don't enjoy my company, use that little bit extra use that little thing to go over for. Like a little reason. Like, you don't need it, but you might feel you do. So it's a good idea. Um, yeah. So I just get back to the whole thing of therapy. That um, I don't think even if you have the negative feelings, just little ones, you mightn't feel that stress. Might be might be like 90% happy in your life. Like I've joined GCD. I'm this free therapy there. I'm getting my ass straight back in there. I don't think I need I don't need it, but if therapy is giving me this much happiness, like I can't stress enough. My quality of life is, I say, shot up by 4. Like, not